One.
Hello and welcome to Dungeons and Dragons. The Dragon of Icespire Peak. Alright, let's switch the scene so the faces can be seen now. We are playing session 6. This should be session 6, yeah. I'm Sonalar, I'm your host, but not your dungeon master. We got Washik Honey as the DM here. Hello, man.
It is I, Washi Honey, your completely regular and a bit high dungeon master. It's okay, it's been prescribed by doctors. I am injured.
He is injured.
Al- Along with me, we have our players. So if we skip our gracious host, we have Dreaming Hero, who plays a halfling, which nobody expected. Go ahead.
Which no one expected. You should have expected me. I'm playing Henry Goodbarrel, a small criminal, halfling, who did a good stabby stab last time we played. And she's
Yep.
trying to survive while a crime syndicate is like trying to kill her, and there's a dragon around, and hopefully the Manticore will never come back.
Yeah, sure. That's not gonna happen.
Oh, I'm so glad.
I don't know what my neighbors are doing, but it's loud.
So yeah, I can't really recall what else I did in Fandolin other than being super known as a criminal and telling everyone no, I stopped my evil way.
It's okay because other people can definitely recall their actions in Vandalin,
So-
like Unicorn, who plays. Who do you play, Unicorn?
A woman.
To Oregon.
Like,
And I have no idea what we did. We murdered some orc.
I
Great.
murdered the
And we
orc.
saved some woman. And
No.
now the woman is preaching for better defenses.
Sure. Yeah. Those are all things that actually happened. Yes. Very well.
Also, Manticore, windmill, old lady that got on everyone's nerves.
I want to say there's actually a visible wall around Vandalin that has been fucking wrecked for centuries. Like from whatever village was here before Vandalin got reestablished.
This is not a wall. This is
Thank you, Assistant GM.
assortment of rocks.
And then we also have some other distracted people who are Sol.
Hey people, I'm Sol and I'm playing Sebastian von Risen. He's a human fighter. And he remembers actually that the lady we saved is called Linen. She's about 35 and she's trading post member.
Right.
You have notes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She
That's-
made notes.
Yes, I did some notes because nobody ever does that, so I usually undertake that.
I just can't remember where I put my notes. That's a problem.
Yeah, me too. I'm actually starting to remember something like putting the notes actually into Roll20 somewhere.
Yeah, which is what I did.
That's a bad choice.
I usually
So,
put my notes in one of those two books.
So our gracious host is Zonalar.
I don't
Zonalar,
feel like
who are
I'm
you
doing
playing?
a charity case by putting this on YouTube. This is more punishment. It's like, but I want to play D&D. Yes, I also want to play D&D. But can I at least like get famous for it? Like, Jesus. If I'm going to spend 4 hours a week doing this, let me get something in return.
That's how it works.
Fine, you're out. We are moving to my channel
No!
because I never wanted to get famous from playing D&D. I just wanted to make some new friends. That's how nice I am compared to you.
Lies. Deception.
Yes. Yes.
Outcast.
But-
I
So yeah, I'm
Okay.
Sololar. I am playing Celia Naren, which is a high elf acolyte to the god of Ugma. Goddess, who knows? Because Ugma is the god of, I believe, secrets specifically, known by the many eyes.
I
And
thought it was just knowledge.
no, it's more secret because you played Baldur's Gate. Like there are Ugma quests in Baldur's Gate, the game, where you're
Are
like,
there?
yeah, I
I
think
guess they are so secret.
there is one where you're like, yeah, you found the
Honestly,
secret. I
I
want you
believe
to hide
my-
it from the acolyte who's trying to obtain the secret, because it's not about finding secrets. It's about it's about the journey. You're like, and you have to hide it
Honestly-
from the NPC. Sorry?
Honestly, I believe that my mom played more Baldur's Gate than Washik.
That's awesome.
Yes, considering I am your husband, that is humbling. Also pisses me off.
Unfortunate soul.
My mom only finished playing 2 games, and one of them was Baldur's Gate.
All right.
So
Oh, okay. If I
don't
just
think
look up
ever-
Ugma, he actually has a face. It's like a dude.
What? What?
The Lord of Knowledge.
Wow, I'm surprised.
Symbol, a blank scroll. Am I worshipping somebody else? Like, what is happening here?
No,
Is
no,
it-
you are correct.
No, yeah. Ugma, all-seeing god of knowledge. Spent years learning the lore of the multiverse, of course.
Mm-hmm.
So I remember my goal is there is a goal somewhere. The reconsecration
Yes,
of a defiled altar. And
Yes.
I am holding onto a scroll meant as payment for the party who has brought me here.
All right. You got the scroll. Yeah.
You guys remember?
Yeah.
I mean, look, I gave it to myself before I changed from Dash Master to player. So I gave it to you, and then we switched characters. Now I'm like, I have the scroll.
No, I totally remember the scroll.
Yeah.
Other players don't have to, because what I say is canon. So
Gotcha.
that's how we roll. Just what I don't remember, and I can't find anywhere, is whether you did get your rewards for your first 2 quests.
I
I don't
Nudge.
think so. Because
No.
we came very late, slayed the orc, and then we only got the mayor to talk about, and he told us to come in the morning.
I actually think that you did receive it, because it only talks about money.
It is
And
not
I
on my
think-
character sheet.
What? That you get money?
No, that
I
I
have
don't
money.
have the money written. So I have 18 gold and 8 silver right now,
Yeah. Okay.
as well as the gemstones.
Right. That doesn't sound like you got your reward.
Unless
No,
unless we split it.
no, guys. We split it.
Oh. Okay. Wait.
So how much
what's
gold are we
4
talking
times-
about? It's 2 quests,
Yeah.
right?
What's? Yeah, we are.
I have 18 gold pieces. I was broke. I had 0.
I have
Oh.
9 gold pieces and I had 10 at the start.
So maybe you just didn't write it up. So.
Or we didn't get it.
The Umbral quest gives 25. The Dwarven
Actually, it
excavation
is
gives...
18. It is about 18 per person.
Oh. Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
so
that we
it's
got
80
it.
per person. Then
What?
I don't know. Maybe it was just at the
Isn't
point where I
it-
was so tired that I didn't notice anything
You
anymore.
fell
Eh.
asleep.
You did.
Oh,
You
right, yeah,
literally
it's
fell
possible,
asleep,
yeah.
Unicorn.
Okay.
Yeah, she did. Yeah. Please write down plus 18 gold, and I think the leftover, which is like
I
0.75.
went to
went to paying the retainer.
Yes.
That's
Right.
five.
Yeah. So
Offers, I believe. Or...
Because we
Yeah,
like
I
him.
don't
He has
even-
a great personality, right, guys?
what's his name? Alfred?
Alfred.
Yes.
Of course, because he's your servant. I mean, retainer.
Well,
Slave. Come on, this is a fantasy
So-
game. Of course he's a slave.
So also you did spend the night, and I remember Dreaming's character went hunting for some info, using her
true.
thieves connections. Right?
You talked with the boy from the
don't-
mayor.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, you realize that he was actually the connection to your like gang, former gang, I think I should say, or I'm not sure how this works.
I think
it's
the
your-
gang
my
isn't
gang.
sure, she isn't sure. Like,
Yeah, it's your character's backstory. You sort it out, right? Okay.
It's not to my former gang. He just knows his way around. He's not part of a gang because that would be suicidal. He's just very
Sure.
informed. He's an information broker.
Sure.
In a village in the middle of fucking nowhere.
No, he's just an extension of the guild. So, what I think you had a question for him that I told you you would get like answers to later, and then everybody promptly forgot, but now it's coming back to me.
yeah, it's been a month, so like let's
Lots of
recall.
time.
There was we wanted to get to the gnomes, like the gnome quest was the next part of the journey. My personal goal is to deal with the goblins that have infiltrated the Cragmaw Castle. That's in my backstory.
Yep.
So that is one goal that I hired you for. Like, yes, get me here, help me with the infestation so that I can consecrate the temple once again.
I think we established that you hired them to get you to Vandalin, and like rest of the way would be on you, but they kind of stick around because of their own reasons.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
yeah, but it's like one of those. Oh yes, you get me there, and I like rope you into doing more than you got paid for.
Yeah.
As you do with
Exactly.
adventures, right? Like that's how it works.
Yeah. Exactly. I super agree.
I super guilt trip into helping.
Unless somebody is against it. So,
In which case I die in my sleep.
Yeah, I can do that. I mean, what?
Everybody looks at the
okay,
halfling.
so it is morning of the next day. You've slept over at Linen's home. No, at the Lion Shield Coster,
Yes.
actually.
Mhm.
I don't know who's Linen, because this
Lennon
one
is the lady. That
is she?
we saved.
She,
Yeah.
Alright.
that
Oh,
should
she
be the
actually
noble.
doesn't live in that house. Okay. Yeah, she actually doesn't live in that house. I am super excited and surprised. You wake up, there. Not all of you got to sleep in beds. Some of you got to sleep in your bedrolls, but in comfortable, dryness and heat and all that stuff. So some of you didn't get much sleep at all. But let's say that those persons are kind of used to it. Some of you probably didn't sleep at all because they're elves. They just don't. It's like not their thing.
So
Right.
I'm just doing some dungeon master stuff. So you guys should be able to see the sending stones magic item in your characters on the journal now.
Everyone saw them already. You posted them like 5 times already.
No, I wanted
Also,
to show. I don't. How do I show this on stream? I don't
just
think.
look at it.
I'm going to replace
Just
the.
look.
I'm going to replace the picture.
Oh no!
Yes.
Oh yes. Nah.
I will show it in a second, guys. Don't wait for
I
it.
kind of want to buy stuff because Henry has not even a bad roll because Henry had no money before.
Right? We are supposed to have a shopping episode.
Yes, we were supposed to have a shopping episode.
You
I'm
have
just
some
gonna
money.
fall asleep then, okay?
And
You have some
Celia
money.
wanted to buy those books. that
Celia
he
wanted to
did
buy some books.
At reservation.
Linen has actually given you a discount on like weapons and armor, and we've established that the Lion Shield Coster is like does have a stock of weapons and armor. So you may browse your player handbooks.
Can we appreciate
Weapon and armor.
a body of my, like, I sketched the sending stones, and the body was like, oh, this is so cool. Let me do a 3D model of those. So I wanted to show it off, since he went through the trouble. Those are
Ooh.
the sending stones we have on us. Dwarven
They
sending
look
stones.
nice.
Yeah.
Shiny. I expected them to be just carved stones, and now they're like smith.
Yeah, there's some like gold, there's some mithril, there's some brass or whatever. It's more metal than stone now.
It's more like a sanding metal ingot, sanding ingot.
Sending
It's a
bar.
stone.
They are now walkie-talkies.
You know,
Yes.
gemstones are stones too. It's
True. Metals are stones too at some point.
yeah.
Until
You just take
refine
the
them,
stone
and then they
out
are
of the
just
metal,
metals.
right? Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
But yeah,
Oh, look, we get it. They are
we didn't get to
decorated
play
stones.
since that what created. And I was, guys, did you see that? Nobody answered. Like nobody's made a comment.
Also, it's nice of you saying that your friend did it, but you're not crediting the author, which like somebody might take exception to. So who was it? Sonalar? Tell us their name.
Look, man, I don't know. I never talked with him before, and I posted it in an obscure Discord channel.
Wow. Okay.
And he was like,
So he
"Oh,
isn't
those
even
looks
your
cool."
friend.
and he just did it for free.
Like
You should at least get to
everybody who
complain.
creates stuff off of my stuff is my friend. His name is Shelly. Shelly, SHELLY.
EY or just Y?
Y.
Okay.
I'll post a screenshot of their name. But they're not in my Discord, so but they did it, so I wanted to show it to all of you guys.
Oh, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool enough.
Yeah.
This is what I'm looking for.
We wanted
Why?
to do shopping. Like, what are you guys looking to acquire?
Yeah, thanks, assistant GM.
You're welcome.
I thought you were
I let you do the
Look, you
big
can
brain
take it back.
stuff, right? I just asked them to write down items.
I'm actually very much okay with that. Just let me do the big brain stuff, okay? So that my ego does not take a hit, and you know, work it out with them. So what are they buying, Zonalar? Come on, you've officially become the middleman now.
What
I
are you
don't have
buying?
enough gold to get leather armors.
Mm. You have like 20%, I think, or 25% discount.
Yeah, but the leather armor cost 45 gold pieces, and I have 18.
Well, you can pull your money together.
Nah, it doesn't. It's just one more AC for me. It doesn't really. Nah.
Andre, why are you
proficient with
making
shield?
such a face when you look at your coin purse?
Huh? Me?
Are you looking to acquire something?
I mean, yeah, but No, it's fine. It's fine.
What? Don't hold it back, Andrea. We are friends.
We are.
I'm like,
And
I'm like,
looks at you, totally bewildered.
yeah, I'm like, of course we are. Like, there has never been a doubt in Celia's mind that we could not be friends. Like, that's not even a thing. Of course we are friends. Like, what? Yeah, totally. Nod.
Oh, okay.
Not shake fist, gur.
What?
Look,
Play is confused. I was thinking about getting armor, but I don't know. I'm still
Who else?
thinking.
do we?
Maybe I'll look
else
at
has
weapons
those
instead.
axes?
What was that, Soul?
Who else has those axes? Because we probably want to sell them.
Oh, right.
Correct. Although I don't know that the coster will, take them. However,
I hold
I
up
mean,
one
Costa
battle
maybe
axe
just
that's
getting
on
close.
me.
I think Barton's provisions will take those axes in.
We might be able to make some trade to get you better armament in lieu of the axes we have procured of the orcs.
Actually, you know what? I think if you are where is this rummaging happening, right? Where are you? Are you standing out of the street? Are
I'm
you
pretty
still in the
sure this is
coster?
okay. We are sitting in the tavern. We are having
Yeah.
some eggs and bacon.
Oh,
And,
so you went
we are
to
going
the
through our coin purses and drink coffee. Like no, we
So you-
drink like tea. I don't know.
so you went to the inn, right?
I thought we were still at
Yeah,
at
I would
Lynn.
expect you are still at Linen's in the Lion
Me
Shield.
too.
Yeah, and
She did offer you breakfast, if I remember correctly.
All right,
Yeah.
then let's that be the thing. Like,
Yep.
yeah.
So
we
if
are
you're still
preparing.
there, and Linen's listening to you, and she's like, actually, are those actual orcish axes, like orcish weapons? Were they like made by orcs or something?
I will
They
look.
were held by orcs.
I will look them over if they have an insignia or trademarks. But I'm
Roll
not a
me
smith.
an investigation check. Anyone who wants to like make that assumption. Wow, what the hell? All right, of course.
Investigating is my specialty.
You investigate the hell out of those axes. No, look, judging by the used materials and the shapes and used crafts and whatnot, you are pretty sure that if they were not made by orcs, then it would have to be some other primitive culture. So yeah, that's it's most likely that they are.
Let me ask choice questions. Does the creation of those axes imply that there is a skilled smith with that has access to hot coals and such?
Look, it does imply that there is a smith somewhere out there, right? They have been worked.
The metal has been worked properly.
Yeah, the metal has been worked, but I wouldn't call that smith skilled.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
It's not like
you don't have any first-hand experience with like smithing, but you've read
Yeah.
so much.
And like I'm trying to figure out, is it like this weapon was created out in the wilderness, or yeah, there's like
Definitely.
a big enough village somewhere that the orcs possess to create fine tools of murder.
So okay, so they are orcs. So you kinda cannot guess whether it was like a small settlement or whether it was like a large village or whatever, because look, it probably wasn't that band of 6 orcs. They probably
Yeah.
didn't build a smithy anywhere, but it could be anywhere like under 12.
I will definitely make the assumptions like they're orcs. This was a group. There are more out there, and of course they know how to create stuff to murder people.
Yeah. So what do you say to Linan then?
Or craftsmanship, that's for sure.
Well, then I know I said I wouldn't buy any of their items, but for one of those like axes, I want one as a memento. So if you want to part with it, I would give you a good price for it.
I look at Andre because
Yeah.
we should give her the axe from the orc in the village instead of the ones we got from the dwarven excavation.
I don't think that one had an axe.
Oh, well.
I don't think that one ever had an axe. I
That's
think he just
strange.
had like a knife.
Yeah.
Okay.
No one needs to.
Right? It's just like
Axe
players
is
should
more-
know.
I don't
axe
need
is
the
more
axe, so
valuable.
I'll hand over the ones I have and write it off.
So she only takes one. She wants one as a memento. She won't like buy of orcish like rubbish from you, but she will buy one at the price of an actual
Battle axe?
battle axe. Yeah, battle axe.
Yeah.
So full price of a battle axe, she will pay for you. She will pay to you.
Also, sorry, Soul, I talked over you again. Like,
No worries. I'm used to it.
what? No. Damn it, now I feel bad.
She lives. It's okay. She lives with me.
Alright,
Yes, that's what I
Don't-
was implying.
so,
Don't worry, she is just plotting your demise quietly.
10 gold pieces. I hand over the gold pieces to Andre.
What? Thanks. Do you want anything?
We got some cash for the reward. But,
Okay.
I have enough to get through for the next few weeks without a problem. I might be looking to procure some items to make living in the wilderness more pleasant.
Thank you.
Andre, I would say this might be like the first time in your life that somebody just like gave you money for free.
Yeah, Andrew was never so confused like now.
Yeah.
To Celia's mind, it would be like, oh yeah, I'm helping out a friend. And we are doing stuff together, so if she's good, like that helps me.
And Andre actually, well, kinda is supposed to get this reward because she saved Lennon.
Well, that's
It
true.
was her.
Yeah, that's
All
true.
her
That
actually.
Yeah, when you mention that, I feel much better about helping Andre. Like, yes, I'm doing a virtuous thing.
Yeah. When Rendry, no, what's his name? Rendra is the woman. What's her name?
Sebastian?
Yeah, when Sebastian mentions that like it was you who saved her, you're like, oh, so it wasn't for free then. So it's a reward, and anyways.
Oh!
oh no, I can't have a rapier.
Wow, great.
Cause
Didn't you have a?
Cause I'm apparently proficient in rapiers. I just see that in my character.
And you don't have one?
Yep.
Yep, I don't have a rapier.
Sure.
I have short swords.
You can purchase a rapier from the coster for 25% off.
I would like to purchase several weaponry.
Silver weaponry.
Several.
Several weaponry.
Yes, because
Okay.
I would like to get. Oh, how crazy do I want to go?
You are a wizard, Harry.
All right. I would like to purchase. I definitely want to purchase a longbow, and the other one I'm still thinking about. Because as an elf, I can use longswords, which is pretty cool. But I'm a weak wizard, so that's not really useful. But the longbow would actually be like nice.
Do you have do they still have strength requirements in 5th edition? I don't
No,
think
it's
so.
all dexterity.
Yeah.
Unicorn knows, she keeps complaining about it to me.
Yeah, because
No
stupid.
fucking composite bows for melee characters.
Yes, you wanted that, and I'm like, no.
No, actually, like, yeah, the whole archery shtick in like D&D and several other RPGs is all just plain wrong.
All
It
right.
just doesn't
The
work.
only games that do archery correct that I know of are Dark Eye and Shadowrun, because they need strength for the bows.
Yeah, it's really more game and less role play when it comes to stat rolling with ranged weapons.
If you go by realistic things, all elves are buff. They have
Yeah.
upper arms like
All elves should have like super high like muscle tension and shit.
I just think it's one of those, like, it's the pink muscles that are developed. They're tiny but give you incredible stamina.
No, I think it's more a different thing. Like they're going for like, look, okay, let's not
We
okay,
don't have to
let's
talk
not
about this.
go
So,
too deep. Yeah.
you said 25% of 50 gold pieces is I will pay like 40 gold. Can I do that?
No.
It's slightly more than a 20%, 25% off.
You will.
37.5 gold pieces would be 25%.
So yeah, so 25% off is it becomes 37 gold pieces and 5 silver pieces. That's what you are supposed. That's what she like offers you, offers to sell it for.
So can I? So I have the 3 turquoise gemstones. I hand them over for 10 gold pieces each if they will accept the.
Yep, she definitely will accept payment in gemstones.
So
And she will pay the proper like market price for them.
and
Oh,
I
that's
hand
right, I
over
have
7
that.
gold pieces. And for the 5 silver pieces, I wanted to see if I could use the symbol of Torm as barter. I have written down I have it's 5 silver pieces worth, but I'm not sure. Like well, you see, I have no reason to keep this on my person. So maybe you find a practitioner who appreciates it more than I have.
She's like, look, we do trade in exotic goods and all that, but this is look, everything that you're selling here, I will need to sell somewhere in a big city, and like holy symbols of the good gods, they don't sell well because you're not supposed to like.
It's only
She's kind
5
of like
silver. Like
she's trying to like she's kind of like wiggling, right? You get the impression that this is not a non-negotiable stance, but
I look over at Andre, who's like looking up the nine-tailed cats, or I don't know, like rogue thievery weaponry is over there. Ooh, poison darts. Like I don't.
really. When did you mistake like thieving items for like BDSM props?
They both wear like leather suits. I don't know.
what? I feel like I just missed something.
Of course, yeah.
Stop looting the rogue.
I just imagine like 80s fantasy book covers, you know? The rogue, which is,
get
of
you.
course, a female and way too hot for no reason at all.
Yeah, and just wears like leather straps over
Yes.
her chest. Yeah.
Exactly.
All right.
No,
No.
I'm more like, well, Andrea, can you give me a hand here? I'm not good at trades.
And what are you trying to sell, anyways?
The symbol of Torm, the god of righteousness.
You know what? Just give it to me. I can get it sold somewhere.
I hand it over to you.
Thank you.
You have a seller right in front of you.
So will you like? Are you going to sell it now? Are they supposed to wait until you come back with the money, or are you just gonna give like 5 silver pieces to the elf? What's happening here?
I don't have 5 silver pieces as far as you can recall.
I can't look. Yeah, I will pay the 5 silver pieces and just give the holy symbol to Henry. to
Okay.
turn that into cash at whichever point she
Whenever.
finds appropriate.
Yes.
Her convenience. Yes.
We all know she's gonna fucking fence it.
Yes.
Are you looking for the
Exactly
god of
what I
protection? Well, I have protection right here. But
No, we just
99%
gonna
of the
melt it
time.
into-
That
We
sounds
just
like a
gonna melt
condom
it to
seller.
silver, right?
Yes, this is not a god of intercourse protection. It's but you know that's a
Son-
detail people don't talk about.
You like one more. One more comment like that. And you are going
Mistakes
to
were
horny,
made.
to horny jail.
No, no,
I
no.
mean it.
Either you are killing the party or you are destroying the party.
I have a bomb item here.
Henry kind of wants to buy a rapier and sell a short sword. Maybe. I'm pretty sure my backpack is getting heavy.
I think you can like you can just go ahead, just like exchange the money and write up yourself a rapier at 75% like of the usual price.
Oh wait, I only have one short sword. Whatever. I get a rapier. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Did you want to get rid of the short sword?
No, I gotta keep that.
Okay. Like
Just in case.
Linen will like buy, you know, regular good maintained weapons. She just won't buy more of the orc filth.
Of course not. Why would you?
Yeah.
It's
Makes
orcish.
sense. So
They
a
make you
rapier
look like
will-
a heathen barbarian.
What
Yeah,
was
it's also
25 was the rapier?
Yes.
I'm not sure.
Yes, it
Yes.
is 25.
So it's like 22 and 5? Guys, I can't do math. Help me.
What? So it's 25 at 100%?
Yes.
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 So
Wait.
it's 18 gold and 7 silver and 5 copper.
Or you could give 19 gold, not worry about the change. But
Yeah,
that
like
would be sacrilege.
18 gold and 8 silver.
I gonna sell one of my gemstones.
Okay, for 10, I think.
Yes.
There were two kinds of gemstones, I remember. One of them was cheaper than the other.
Yeah, should be for 10.
The turquoise are 10. Yes.
I only wrote gemstone. Goddamn.
I strongly advise you in the future to at least write down the market price, if not the actual kind.
Like when you get them, so that the
Yeah,
dungeon
when you
master
get
knows where you get them from and can tell you.
Okay. I will do that because so I have a new weapon. Yay.
Right.
Oh, and
Anybody? Yeah?
I need a bedroll.
You don't have a... Yeah, you actually don't have a bedroll, right?
But that
I
we will
have
have to buy
nothing
in
of
the other trading post, right?
No. Actually, one of the last things we established last time was that she would also have like the basic adventuring supplies, so like ropes, bedrolls, shovels, and stuff.
Yeah, I have anything else, just no bedroll because my pack has no bedrolls for whatever.
well,
reason.
Look, yeah, same for me, man. Same for me.
You can buy bedrolls.
As well.
Do you?
That-
Are they listed? Like
Yeah, it's
the
1
price?
gold piece for a bedroll.
Yeah. So go ahead and pay like 7 silver and 5 copper for that.
I would like to buy something.
Yeah,
What
go
is it?
ahead. Go ahead, Ranger.
A hip quiver and 21 arrows.
Go ahead. What did you want sold?
I wanted, or Sebastian wanted, 2 more javelins and also a dagger and also a bedroll. So it should
I'm
be
so-
4 gold pieces, which is 3 gold pieces
Sure.
after the discount.
Makes sense. Yep. Checks out.
Yes, because javelin is 5 silver pieces and dagger is.
Also, why are you actually buying a bedroll? Because I thought that like 2 of you
No,
had a bedroll.
I only have blanket.
Oh, right. So you have your safety blanket.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was just thinking, like, should I buy a bedroll and a blanket? Because I'm like, I want to
Like-
be comfy when I'm outside in the wilds.
Yeah. Just for the record, I won't I won't require you to have a blanket to rest at night outside in the wilderness.
I would like to,
Although,
sub- yes.
it's been getting colder and colder like daily.
Maybe some not cool.
Sebastian, or maybe, is it Rendra? Gesundheit. That was a big head jerk, like
Yeah.
you're ripping off your spine or something. I'm like, Jesus
No,
Christ.
there was actually one of my fingers.
No,
I didn't hear
that was unicorn sneezing.
Yeah, like,
But she's
why?
muted.
So, I'm asking you if you guys could carry a tent. I would pay for the purchase.
Do I look like a mule?
Um,
Look up if you can just buy a mule.
Well, no, but would that be a bother? I'm sorry.
so while you're discussing that, there is a light knock on the door.
Oof. I open
Line
the
up on
door.
the door and the door
Oh.
falls over.
That is Albert. He's like, "Hi guys, have you had breakfast? So what are we doing today? What's up here? Are you browsing? You buying some items? That's great. So yeah, don't mind me. I've been paid for. Like, are we continuing our contract? What's the idea?
Do you need anything?
He wants
No.
to get.
Well, he has some money if he wants anything.
Yes, we are not required to buy him anything since he's already retired.
Oh no, yeah, no, I'm stocked. I don't need I don't need stuff. You pay me gold. I use that for myself and my 7 hungry children. I mean,
Aw.
what?
I'm like, what?
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 I'm like, who?
What? Linen's like, what?
Well, anyways, if you could carry the tent that I purchased, it would be great. It, from what I know, in the store itself, it looked like it would fit for 2 person. You never know when the weather changes.
Oh, we're talking about carrying. Right, yeah, I'll be around the corner. Don't mind me, I'm not here.
Oh yeah, Alfred could carry it.
No, do you know where we could just get a mule?
You see Alfred like visibly like slump, right? Like his shoulders go down. He like
Is everybody nodding to each other? Like
his
yeah.
head just like drops.
It sounds
Yeah.
Am I
like
the
a...
only one who feels sorry for him?
Why would you?
No, you are not.
You know, that's your behavior is why people
It's
become
heavy.
safe.
Well, he would be paid for, and he's cheaper than a mule.
Actually, that's not true.
That's not true. No.
A mule has a high purchase cost, but the maintenance is low.
Let's see.
Well,
How expensive is a donkey? A donkey or mule is 8 gold pieces.
Yeah. So what was our agreement? Like 5 gold pieces a day, I remember. Or
5
something
silver a
like
day.
that? Yeah, you got me there. Haha.
Yeah, don't talk yourself out of this, Alfred. We had a deal.
Well, I'm sworn to carry your burdens.
Fantastic.
I am feeling
I don't
so
really-
bad.
Bad.
That's so. Yeah, you guys feel bad, but
Anybody
I
can-
approached you first to carry it.
Yeah,
for me.
anybody can jump in and just take this off Alfred. Like,
Can we buy a mule or donkey
Yeah,
for?
that's what I'm offering all the time. Let's just buy a mule.
But how are you going to buy for your armament if we buy a mule instead?
I have enough money.
I gonna sell one of my gems.
A
It's
mule
fine.
Well,
Also suggest we buy us some cloaks.
Yes. You see, if Alfred has to carry the pen, he gets tired more easily, and if there's something happening on the road, he can't react quick enough, and I wouldn't like him to die. So
that's very reasonable. Thank you, Andre. Yeah, she's right. He's right. Yeah, yeah.
she is.
so
She-
I would like to purchase
I'm always confused.
I would like to purchase traveler clothes because right now I have normal clothes. So I need
So-
something that works better on the road.
So that's
Also,
exactly
they
the
are
stuff that.
gone.
So that's exactly the stuff that linen does not have. Right?
Yes.
Okay.
When we get away from the like equipment, right? And we get to the more mundane stuff, she's like, "No, I'm sorry, I can't serve you. Like, you might visit the Barton's Provisions if you haven't before."
Oh, is she?
Yes.
She is noble.
Yes.
I would like to, out of earshot of the others, if I could maybe like procure some of her robes. Robes.
You could stand literally next to Ren, right? She wouldn't.
Do you want the hempen ones or the silken ones? I'm not sure. Like, what's your?
So, she describes the situation of something that would be befitting for ritualistic tasks, like befit for a clergy of a temple.
Oh, the silken ones it is then. Right. Yes, sure. I definitely can show you my collection of ropes.
I was thinking she might have something nice instead of like wearing burlap sacks for robes. Like,
Burlap sacks for ropes?
I don't know. Like I don't know
Where
how
are
robes
you
work.
going with this?
I'm trying to. I'm not. I don't know what's happening with streaming's camera. Like it's getting dark,
Yeah,
dark,
it's-
and then disappears. That's scary.
Dreaming, are you doing stuff with your camera? Because it is like it does go out periodically.
Oh no, I'm not. It's probably the
That's
light.
every time her head covers the backlight.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's the lightning. I can maybe try to fix it.
Maybe.
Let me just turn on the light of the kitchen.
All right. How much money are you looking to get for robes? Like the book says 1 gold piece, but
So it does say 1 gold piece, but
But
I
you
don't
tell
know. It's
me
for
like
like
the-
10 meters,
like
What does it
robes,
say?
like to
like
It-
50
it's-
feet, or
it's to wear
Plus
robe.
the dress, robe, not robe.
oh, you are talking about robes.
What are you
Thank
talking
you.
about?
I
Rope.
was listening. I heard rope the entire time, so I was like, silk ropes.
I
really?
didn't ask her for like rope to tie knots in or something.
Okay.
I would ask.
You come on with ritualistic silken rope. What else could it be aside from the thing?
I don't know
It's
what
the
he
only thing
wants
you
to-
need silken rope for.
I don't know what rituals she wants to do with a rope.
No,
I mean, you're talking about the kinky mage here.
I'm just saying like I have like normal clothes, but I would like to have something that I can wear while trying to consecrate the grounds and such.
You're a mage, not a cleric.
Look, she is happy. She's happy for you guys like saving her and for all the like good trade that you're bringing. So she is willing to let the rope. It's a really nice rope. It is silken actually, and she is willing to let it go for like 8 silver pieces,
Fantastic.
which is like deeply below the price, you reckon? Because this nice of a robe would probably cost more than 1 gold.
I'll take it.
I'm suddenly sad that there is not non-magical good stuff in D&D because I'm like, you should get like +1 to charisma checks with this.
No, that's not a... I mean, if
Yeah,
you
I
want
know
to
that's
make it
not
a
a thing
thing,
in D&D. No.
but
I know how the game is balanced.
like I've seen...
Not
if,
at all.
if they're like established like that, it's like, oh yeah, you can get like diplomats. You basically want to buy like diplomats where like, I need to be dressed to impress, so you spend like 100 gold pieces to
Yeah.
get in the door.
So who of you does not have inspiration right now?
I have one.
I have.
I think all of you have actually.
Yes.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
spent enough money, so I'm good to move on.
Sure.
You guys good?
Yeah. What other purchases or stuff you wanted to do in the town?
Well, unless you guys would like procure me a short sword, but I don't need it.
I
Like,
can always lend you mine.
You're muted, love.
yes. Oh, yes, she is.
Yes, I just said that the inspiration is on if the dragon is clicked, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So yeah.
Then I
So
don't need
so
inspiration.
I'm sorry. What did you say? What did you want to do in town before you set off for the
We wanted to go to the second trading
shop?
post. Yeah.
Yeah.
shop.
Yeah.
Definitely. Right. It's early in the morning. The sun has risen like fairly recently. You've done your shopping.
I will approach like who works here?
Well, it's Barton's provisions. So who do you think?
Is it Barton or like one of his
Yeah.
two provisioners?
This time it's
The
Barton
boys.
himself.
All right.
Can't find it anywhere.
You know, like we don't need to roleplay this, but I'm setting the scene for you. Like I go in with, we don't need to go over how Celia looks every time. But she is basically asking for clothing that will allow her travel through the wilderness and through weather undisturbed. And since she has like you know, she doesn't have the stocky male body type, so
Oh, right. Well,
it needs
you
to
need some
fit.
decent. You need some decent boots, and you need a traveling cloak. That's the best thing you can get for traveling. Good boots and a cloak, and then it doesn't matter what you wear.
All right. I'll peruse his stock and pick.
You can get it
the
all for about a gold piece.
Yeah, I picked the one that fits my color scheme because this is an RPG.
Sure. So he'll sell you the boots and the cloak both for 1 gold piece altogether.
All right.
Okay, I've got a question. If I've got fine clothes, do I have boots? Because I don't have them in
Yeah,
my
if you have fine clothes, and judging from your like background and stuff, I think it's safe to say that you have good boots. They might not be, the most comfortable boots, but they will not like get worn out during your adventures here.
All right. Traveler clothes. I
Yeah,
don't.
gonna-
I don't have fine clothes. They're like 15 gold pieces. Jesus.
I will also get some traveling clothing because I only have common clothing.
Is it you
Sure.
buy the exact same thing that I buy, but when you put it on, it shrinks down? I mean, like
No,
you can equip the same stuff between
No,
the
they
party
actually-
members.
They actually have to go and like make some last minute like stitching on her clothes because they do have like smaller sizes, but they are basically for dwarves.
Yeah,
And-
there are some dwarfs here for sure.
Yeah, and her size is definitely not like dwarvish,
Yeah, no.
So So they do have to like do some last minute changes to the clothes, but yeah, you know, doesn't take like 20 minutes. And actually Barton does it himself.
Ooh.
Yay! So it's a
Much it-
goal?
It's a gold piece, yeah, with all the changes and stuff.
Okay.
Rendra, are you ready? Any final purchases for yourself?
Oh, we wanted the mule. Don't forget that.
All right. She's like,
Do we have enough torches?
why is Rendra falling asleep over there?
We definitely need to bring some torches because torches are very medieval.
Oh, I may need more oil for my hooded lantern.
Oh, how much is like fucking oil?
It's with all the other items, it's listed on there.
Let's see, where is it?
So it's like it's listed in the like
The normal items, it's listed like oil.
Yeah, it should be flask of oil or whatever.
Adventuring gear.
Oil. It's 1 silver piece. 1 flask is 1 silver piece.
Sure, I guess that's gonna be his price.
So that's like your day usage of oil, if you like.
Yeah, but if you like have the lantern out for like 24 hours.
That should. All right. I'm gonna look this up for you.
No, I've made a ruling on it. So it's like 2 nights.
Okay.
Do I just take, I don't know, 5 of them?
Sure. Look, if you're gonna pay for like 5 flasks of oil, I think we can just safely forget about counting how much oil you have burned.
Yeah, it's on in the lantern. It's written. I mean, you made a ruling, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
It,
but
like,
what does it
it's-
say?
A flask of oil like lights up the lantern for 6 hours
Wow.
before like your oil is used up.
These guys have never seen an oil lantern.
They only have shitty oil in Faerun. It's like the American oil, not the good stuff.
Not a good old whale oil.
No.
It probably is whale oil. Well, whale oil. Oh,
Well, oil.
well.
I think
oil.
it's harder to get whale oil when half the stuff in the ocean is bigger than a ship and tries to eat you.
No, that's exactly why you get like more whalers. Don't forget there are also adventurers. So when you need whale oil, you just send them on an adventure to get you a whale.
The ocean is wild, man.
Yeah,
Full of
wow.
life. Full of life. Fish everywhere.
Iron whale trying to eat you?
It's just like reach your hand into the water and pull out a massive bass.
On your head, no? It's like sticking.
Yeah,
and
it's like
trying
sticking
trying to
on your
bite it off.
arm. Like, ah!
People do that shit. I've seen that on YouTube.
Don't cast your routes into the water, guys.
Let's stick their dicks into the water.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look, I made an innuendo. You just had to say it.
Okay, what I want to do is pawn off the holy symbol to my criminal friend, and
Right.
maybe.
Are you
kill
looking to
him.
pretend like you're an acolyte of Torm? Here you go.
No, she's fencing it to her like fence. All right. And what's
Oh, to the fence sitter?
and how much?
I
And
have
what
the
else?
criminal connection.
Yeah. What else?
I wanted to go to my aunt who lives in town and give her a gemstone or 2. Because I'm pretty sure she will need some money, because that's my aunt and she doesn't know that I'm a thief.
So you want to do what? You want to like?
I
Did
go-
I?
I
She gets-
visit my relative and ask if I can have a mule. And give her the gem.
Sure. Yeah. Why not? Now, she has to go over a few contacts because she doesn't own one. But
Playing some music in Roll20 for you guys.
thanks. But she does. Yeah. You end up with a mule, and you end up with 5 silver from that pendant.
Yay! Hey guys, look, I have a mule.
Yeah. Suddenly, like Andri walks up to you guys. Are like I don't know, in front of Barthens, and now you see like Andri coming from the town square with like a mule on a rope.
Ah, fantastic! Alfred can pull the mule then.
Sure. How about I put the tent on the mule and all the other heavy stuff, my sirs and sirettes?
Well, you have to ask Andre. It's hers.
Of course, that's why Jackie is here.
All right, come here, you animal. It's obvious that like yeah, he's
has
not
no
very good.
handling skills. Yes.
Yeah, he's not very good at handling fucking mules, but he,
If only
you know,
we knew somebody who could handle animals.
if only, yes.
Not me.
It's definitely Randra.
Yes. I do think so as well.
Stop spacing out, Unicorn. Are you playing Final Fantasy over there?
I'm tired. I'm jumping in circles.
Am I getting? Do I have food for the animal, or did I just get the animal?
Do you want to do me a check? Because I do.
You traded like a full gem for it, or just the regular like money?
I gave the gems away
Okay.
to my
So
aunt so she can have them.
wait, so how much did you give her?
I had 2 gems.
So you gave her like 20 gold worth of gems.
Yes, so she can.
Sure.
get-
She's gonna give you like a week's worth of like food for the mule, and some saddlebags, and a knitted scarf.
Can we assume that as long as we are like outside, the mule feeds itself? Unless we like put it in a dungeon for weeks.
No, like it will feed itself, yes, but you know you still have to like give it some additional food from the stores.
Okay.
So you know, one ration for the mule. You know, if it has some like feeding grounds, it will last like a whole like 10 day or something. But
Alright,
as
yeah,
soon
that's good.
yeah, as soon as you are somewhere in a rocky terrain or something, she goes back to like using a ration for a day. So you have like 7 rations
Yay!
for
Should
the
have
mule,
gotten a pony then.
and the scarf.
I have a wonderful warm knitted scarf. Look what my aunt made.
Ah, you look adorable.
It's so soft.
Yeah.
Oh, is your
Okay.
aunt also a halfling, I guess?
No.
So I'm just imagining an old halfling knitting a massive scarf in
No, it was
in
the-
front of her hearth.
Wait, you did mean the old nasty lady, right? You didn't mean like anybody else.
Oh, the aunt. The aunt.
Yeah.
No. Andre has an actual auntie living.
Oh my
in
god. Okay,
Fendelin.
then write up also like 5 gold as well.
You
Because,
give her
like,
money, she gives you money back.
No,
No,
that
she just,
money
like-
is for her, so she can actually live in the city, in the town comfortably. That's why I do the saving.
Okay, then roll me a persuasion check.
No,
It's the-
little girl.
It's the typical situation of like, no, I don't need that money. You need
You
it
cannot
more than me."
refuse a gift from your elder.
Exactly. Now, in
22
the
in persuasion. I'm practiced.
in the end, she like pats your head and is like, "Oh, you are such a good girl." Now, Scoot, I need to make my afternoon tea.
You get on your scooter and go off.
Yes. I give her a pack and then run off with my mule and the saddlebags and the fodder and the new scarf.
And with that
Yeah,
we
and you
go
feel great. To the gnomes.
to the gnomes.
But
No,
before that
I
happens,
I want to buy 3 torches
okay.
and I wanted to buy something else, but I don't know. I didn't want to buy anything else, but I did actually because I didn't have enough rations.
Rations. All right. Well,
So
all of
I wanted
those.
to buy 4 rations
Mhm,
and
mhm.
3 torches.
Sure. I think all of those are in the.
Equipment.
Yeah.
I didn't find 2 torches for some reason.
It's in here.
Yeah, because I've been looking into the adventure.
Bottom right, torch is 1 copper piece. Because it's a stick.
Yes.
Torches are cheap. They are meant for level 1 adventurers who have no money.
No. And how much for 4 rations?
5 silver per ration.
5 silver per rations, and I wanted to, so it's to go. to
Henry, roll me a D100, please.
Of course, I'm gonna do that.
You get ambushed.
What?
The mule is stolen from you.
It's 80.
80.
80.
80.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. You get like a bronze pendant. It's got a head of a mouse in the center. You find it like when you she gave you the scarf, and when you like unpack it, this like falls out.
I got a pendant.
Yep.
A mouse bronze pendant.
Yep.
I gotta put it on. It's from my auntie. It can't be that bad.
You're cursed.
That's exactly what I expect.
You don't feel anything special.
Every
when
time you
put
see
it
a
on.
cat, you have the fear effect on you and you have to run away.
I'm
You
so
don't
happy
feel-
you're just the assistant.
Curse of
You
the
don't
squeak.
you don't feel anything special except a warm feeling in your heart that somebody loves you in this world.
It's a knife. No! Shit.
I love it.
Alright, shall we go off? We have duties to attend to.
Adventure!
I look at Rendra as falling asleep.
Yeah.
Can we go on an adventure now?
Andra takes like 2 exhaustion points.
Jesus.
I take 5 exhaustion points.
Somebody.
Look,
Once
if
told me.
Unicorn is so tired, let's stop it here. We bought what we wanted, and we can start next time with our.
Well, that's a suggestion. I would leave that to Unicorn. But before we get to
It's
the
never going
resolution,
to change that I'm not tired at this point, so.
yeah, if before we get to the resolution, give
but-
me a D20 roll, Unicorn.
But normally we start like at least an hour sooner, so. we
True.
get
Yeah.
like half hours.
I would like to
of
get
something.
into the adventure, or like start it at least.
You know what I just noticed? The quiver
9.
exists as an item, but you don't start with one, so all your arrows are just loose.
No, you have a quick. Where did it go?
Rendra rolled a 9.
Yeah, I know, but I don't have my have the sheet that I want.
Gotcha.
You know which one?
No, I don't, but you can tell me.
I don't want to tell you
Okay, well, good luck.
if you don't know.
You're
I
a
don't know.
terrible assistant, dungeon master.
Wow! Wow, that's so rude! That's evil.
What? What happened?
Don't listen to her.
Maybe I
No,
shouldn't
it's not.
shouldn't have put something in my tea.
One gold piece was 10 silver, right?
Yes.
Yes.
What kind of shitty math is this?
You know, when I drink the certain stuff, I do get more honest. Brutally so.
How about
Yeah.
you run this game? Dreaming.
All right.
Yeah, we can establish that I at one point run a game. Maybe not this one.
Yeah. So it would be great
nothing-
practice.
Something does happen. It starts as you are leaving Phandalin, the way of the Gnomon Guard. Also, I would like to ask you: are you looking to avoid Umbridge Hill, or are you going straight through? Because normally the road would take you over the Umbridge Hill.
I wanna go around it because last time there was a manticore, and I really don't wanna run into the manticore again because I don't have enough jumps to do that.
Yeah. Sure. So yeah, but as you leave Phandalin, after about like an hour of walking, it starts like snowing. It's very light, right? The sky is not even that overcast. There are just a few like dark clouds. It starts being like noticeably cold. The wind is not blowing though, so you know you've got good clothes now, so you don't notice it immediately. But suddenly you're like, "What's that like? Cold thing on my nose?" And you realize it's like a little snowflake, and there are more in the air. It's not a bother, but it's very strange. It's definitely not the season for that.
Who's playing the special character?
I kind of wanna roll perception. I should know the weather here. I live here.
Sure.
I'm like, that's not okay.
So yeah, either roll me if you want to, Andre. Either roll me a perception or an investigation. Each will give you a different result.
As we leave Phandalin, I say
I do investigation. I'm better in investigating stuff, apparently.
oh man, I forgot to buy a fine bottle of wine.
13.
Yeah, and your books.
Oh, my books?
Yep. You want to buy a book?
Yeah, I don't have a book.
You actually reserved it when we were last time in Sunderland. And I actually told you that you have those books to reserve.
Oh, how much was the book? Maybe I can just buy it.
I think it was like 5 gold.
Okay, I just buy it. I have 2 gold
Okay.
pieces left.
Well, then you do have the Volo's Guide to Monsters or something. Yeah, I guess.
Oh, is it that book? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Oh, it's some.
We
Okay.
didn't know, but suddenly you realize that it's a book hidden within a book.
Wow. I thought it's like a cool book to write notes in.
Yeah.
So I have my prayer book, I have my book of lore, and I have my Wallace Guide to Monsters now.
Which is actually pretty cool because now you can look at the monster and be like, yeah, that's the monster.
Andre, you realize, you definitely don't remember this ever happening in this season. It's like the middle of summer. This is not supposed to happen. It's not because of how high you are. This is definitely this definitely seems like some unnatural cause. But that's the most that you can glean from this.
Maybe we should be careful. Something here is weird.
I like
It
snow.
shouldn't be snowing. It never snowed at the time of the year.
Oh, okay. I look like a snowflake from the sky.
It's a normal snow. As I'm saying, very very light, very light and very sparse.
I like embroil myself in the pleasures of seeing snow because it's like a nice moment to revel in, so I'm trying to soak it up.
Yeah, you're bookworm, right? You know stuff. Can dragons
What?
make snow?
Who? What? Can what?
Dragons make snow. Can they do that?
I'll have to think about this. Let me check my book. I open up Wooler's Guide to Monsters and look under A, B, C, D, demons, demigorgons, dragons. Let me see. What can I find out? Is this a thing?
I'm not sure how like volos work. I just gave it to you, but
Look, no, yeah, it's you tell me if I roll like an investigation check or a history check or an arcana check because it's like supernatural magic phenomenon.
you still have a book, so I
So-
guess you know what? Let's do it this way. The book, what's it gonna do is that you can decide yourself, and you can use the one that's like highest for you. Right? So either like history, intelligence, arcana, or investigation, whatever you want to do.
Because this is a monsters book, I will use investigation to look through the books itself and
Yep.
the myriad of Volo's notes to find out what he has written down on dragons. Because in my head, it's not like, oh, perfectly annotated book, alphabetically
Oh, yeah.
ordered. It's like, man, I went on some crazy adventures, y'all. Let me tell you about it.
Yeah, exactly. So you're trying to like decipher it
Yes,
basically.
I decipher
Where
the
you would
stories of the
find that
Volo.
information. Sure, give me that roll. Give me
12.
it now.
12.
Oh, it's
You
a bad
learn.
handwriting.
You learn that dragons can do all sorts of stuff.
Wow, they can
You
spit
don't-
fire.
Like, I mean, they do, like, you learn the general information that dragons do tend to have an impact on their, like, environment. They don't mention snow or ice or cold specifically. They do mention, though, increases in temperature. And they do mention, like, souring of milk and water turning to acid and stuff.
So,
Just
so
by a dragon being nearby.
yeah,
for
what I
sufficient time.
will tell is the story of Volo, who describes the dragon setting a lair near a dormant volcano. It's starting
Exactly.
getting hotter and hotter and erupts and destroys the area as it changed the lands. So yeah, they can have an effect on the environment.
Okay, then it's not far-fetched that there could be snow because of the dragon nesting somewhere here.
It is a white dragon, right? Did we ever see its color?
We
think
did
you
hear
never-
about the color.
You did hear about it, yep.
Let's hurry up. I don't want to be here and risk the dragon meeting us.
Yeah, you do feel like an unnatural chill, run down your collective spines as you discuss this creature and its effects on the land.
Oh, I look at the camera. The cold really bothers me.
I guess for the dragon, the cold
I-
never bothered him anyway.
I-
No!
I'm cuddling up in my scarf.
Yeah, the scarf is the size of you.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
scarf is like super big.
This has become Final Fantasy and you're a Lala.
It's my
Uh,
scarf.
So after you get through the hills, it takes you like I was actually measuring it, and then I forgot. Yeah, it does take you like the better part of the morning. So it's quite after lunch when the terrain starts rising again, and you realize you are in the mountains.
After lunch, so
And-
that means Andrew went through 2 rations by now. Because she's a halfling.
No, the rations are rationed to a halfling.
Oh wow.
That's such a sandwich just for breakfast.
Oh god.
And then I have snacks in between. Don't you have snacks? I have snacks. That's rations.
I don't have snacks. Snickety snooks.
Okay, it's official. I've turned into
in
halfling.
between.
Oh, Saul has turned into halfling.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Yeah, I have to eat something almost all the time.
Alright. I look at Rendera, she's just falling asleep.
Huh?
Yes. It's okay, Rendera, don't worry about it. Now,
Alright.
where is this Gnomengard place? How do we find it?
So everybody roll me history. Everybody roll me a history check. If you've Andri gets an advantage actually.
I get an advantage.
Yes,
Okay.
because you're local.
We are all
But I
local.
slept in
Wait,
history
who
class.
is? No, you
No,
are definitely not
definitely
all
not.
locals. So whoever is local gets a advantage.
How inspired do you feel, guys? 15, a 21 of from Rendra. Andri
18.
also has an 18, yes.
Okay. Wow. So it's only Sebastian who does not like kind of.
Sebastian
Remember
knows
this.
they owe tithes to the lord of the region.
Yeah, Sebastian, you remember about Nomengard that it has something of a specialty. It does have 2 kings. Like it is ruled by 2 different kings who basically like rule together, which is like super strange. Everybody else remembers about Nomengard that, you know, you should be able to find it if you find a quick, clean stream that's running down this part of the mountains and becomes like a larger creek later, you know. So if you find the watercourse, you should find a waterfall, and there you should find the entrance to the Nomengard.
It sounds simple enough. Rendra,
So
lead the way.
So, what are we looking for?
Freedom.
We're looking for water.
everybody's like a stream. All 3 of you at the same time.
Okay. Sebastian has never been here, so
We're looking for a live stream, Sebastian.
Actually, you know what? Who wants to? You can roll me a perception check.
I want Rendra to roll with disadvantage because she's falling asleep.
I'm not punishing players.
Oh, I have advantage. Yeah, let me.
Why?
I mean, I have
Oh.
proficiency.
You see nothing.
I'm so distracted with Rendra almost falling asleep, like falling over, that I'm like
You
constantly
fall
worrying
into
about her. Like, Rendra.
Is that it? Nobody else is rolling perception? Nobody else is like looking around yourselves? Is you looking for this stream?
I'm gonna try and look, but that's a character without a perception.
What kind of stream are we looking for?
The
A live
ones
stream
with the water.
with lots of fans.
Yeah?
We're looking for a live stream.
I'm just as bad as Celia. I have it too.
What is the live stream?
I'm distracted.
A live
we're
stream.
looking for the stream that will
Or the
take
movie.
us
Go
to
fuck yourself.
Nomengard.
Wow.
Okay. Well, so at some point, Sebastian is kind of like, you know, you look around and you are like, hey, through that, through that bush, you saw something that looked like water. But at the same time, Rendra just like kind of goes through the bush, maybe to like take a leak or who knows what.
Can I just
And-
roll survival because I have that?
And slips and ends up, getting a little bit of water on herself as she kind of falls on her bum right next to a beautiful bubbling stream of
Oh, you're
fresh
fucking
cold water.
So how many viewers has this live stream? I have to know. 4, the 4 of us. 5. Does the meal count?
Stop
You-
breaking the walls.
So you follow the stream uphill to the base of the mountain, where waterfall erosion has carved out a natural concavity. The roaring waterfall creates a cloud of mist as it plunges into a shallow pool of water, within which rise two small islands covered with 2-foot-tall red, green, and purple mushrooms. Several cave openings overlook the pool from the rocky ledges, 20 to 30 feet above. The mountain blocks any sunlight from reaching this place.
Yay.
You do see a narrow footpath on the other side of the small pool at the base of the stream that climbs up and ends up in an opening that looks like a cave.
And I'm a bit confused. You said like 2 islands?
Yes, there are 2 small islands in the pool.
In the pool.
Yeah, you go upstream, right?
Yeah.
And you see that the stream originates at a pool, which is
Okay.
fed by a waterfall from a cliff. And
Yeah.
in that pool, there are like 2. They are very small, right? They are like one like 5
Gotcha,
feet
gotcha.
square.
Yeah.
Both of those,
I'm
and they are
like,
covered with these strange mushrooms.
I wonder what those are. Can we take a look?
You want to look at the mushrooms?
Oh yes,
But
100%.
it's like I'm pretty sure those are shrooms.
Yeah, I agree with Alfred.
Yeah, they look like mushrooms. Yes.
Well, I would like to go.
But is this?
halfway.
It is
And ignore
quite
the mushrooms.
weird. Like, why are they only on the islands and not outside of the islands?
Look,
Like in the
anybody who
area.
wants to can roll me like a survival, I guess. To anybody who wants to like answer
Mushroom
Celia's questions. Yeah.
So she finally
Can
Wow,
I-
Okay.
Evan with us and stop distracting us.
Can I use nature because that uses intelligence?
Or it will give you different.
Can I have the advantage because I live here?
No.
Ah yes, the mushrooms. I know those.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'm pretty sure they're.
Sebastian, you Celia, you make an assumption that the reason why they grow only on that island is because of the shade and the water around. Like they probably require those.
Okay.
Sebastian, you recognize those mushrooms. They are all poisonous. All of them. That's why they have these
I'm
garish
gonna
colors.
go AFK for a bit because stuff.
Okay. Yeah.
So while Unicorn is not listening, I think I want to get like to the entrance of Nomengar itself, and we can like leave it there because she's really like dying.
I mean,
We're
I'm
all
dying too,
lying.
so I'll be quite happy if we stop.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm also getting at my limit. I'm also tired.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good, guys. I don't know about you. It's okay, Washik.
You
We
need
can
to let
we
go.
can play
Yeah,
BattleTech.
Kill me.
No. No. I'm actually needing like you can see me like rising.
Yes.
Every
yes,
now
yes.
and then I raise my arm. It's because it's like starts to like swell at her.
Gotcha.
I did drop like a lot of my dosage. Like
Ooh.
obviously because I'm far from the surgery now, but I mean it's been a long time since the surgery, but yeah, I'm working on like dropping the medication completely.
All right.
I'm supposed to do that.
So we did see a path. Let's go up there. I don't see a reason why we don't just walk the path?
Yeah, the reason is that it's pretty like steep and narrow and will require a check from you.
All right. I will double check something.
Do I have climbing stuff? Because I'm a thief.
I don't know. Do you?
If you don't have it like written down, it's
athletics.
Yep.
you don't like start with climbing gear.
Yeah, great. Sebastian
Also-
probably fell down into the pool and got
Oh my god!
poisoned by these mushrooms.
Do you feel this is a good moment to feel inspired, Sebastian? Do you want to use your inspiration to not die?
Do you want to use your
Yeah.
inspiration?
I probably do.
So roll again.
I mean, I do have pins and rope and a hammer.
Wait. So if you wait for Andre, yeah, whatever.
She's up there already. As you pull out
You
the
not
ribbons.
only so she looks like she's gonna fall down. Sebastian looks like he's gonna fall down. Actually, several times. Like a bit of the cliff just like tears off and falls down and splats
Splash
into the pool, splashes all of you. But then, yeah, at the last moment, just as he seems to have lost his balance, he reaches the cave and just like grabs the side of the cave and disappears inside. This also obviously means that there is no way to get the mule up there.
Oh no!
Anybody who waits for Andre like setting up the path will have an advantage on the roll.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm gonna set up the path. Think, think.
I will tie the mule at some place that is in shade and hopefully like give the mule cover
Far enough from the mushrooms.
far enough from the mushrooms and use the rope to tie him. I assume like this like with the reins, I have enough leeway to like tie him to a tree. So he has grass and he can drink some water maybe.
Sure.
Also, that's a mule. Mules are actually smart, That's why they're stubborn.
Yeah.
It probably saw someone die from mushrooms, and so it will not touch the mushrooms.
I don't know if this mule has seen somebody die from mushrooms.
It's I'm more concerned of the mule like just biting through the rope at some point.
I'm
and
more
just, like,
concerned
running
of
away.
Cragmaw goblins getting to the mule while we are gone. It's like, where can I put the mule so it doesn't get like
This is what
attacked by-
happens.
found by predators?
This is what happens when you have Volo's Guide to Monsters, so you know all the possibilities of what could be hiding
So-
in these parts.
Dear Frida, the 17th, my mule has been eaten by griffins.
Yeah.
I went and bought Frida the 18th.
And now my mule has been eaten again.
Not
That's
again!
exactly-
My cabbages! My mule!
This time it was a purple war.
Purple worm. Black.
And that's why you become a necromancer to revive your mule.
So Andre and Celia give me like the athletics checks with advantage if you want to,
Natural
go up
20.
there.
Can I do
Wow.
acrobatics instead?
So what I'm using, I'm explaining
No.
this to you. I cast Mage Hand and secure like the handholds I want to grab with the Mage Hand first to see if
Right.
if the stone is loose before
Wow.
I pull myself up on it.
What a pussy.
I'm
So
being
I'm gonna use athletics because acrobatics is a no, you said.
No, don't use acrobatics. Like this is like, you are also setting up all the stuff, so you need to use your strength here.
I'm so happy for
15.
advantage. Yay!
15 is good enough.
Yay! I will not fall down. That's great.
So we only waiting for Rendra and Sheet and her to roll, and you all are in that cavern.
Want me to click for her? I can do that real quick.
I don't know if she would be okay with it.
All right, we can wait.
Steal hair, roll. Be nice.
Yeah. Like, she's coming back.
Respect as a
Am I
player.
bullying her because I touch
Yes.
her character sheet? Like,
Mm-hmm.
wow.
That is intrusion of privacy.
She's
Oh,
my
did-
fiance.
Yeah, especially that it's toxic behavior. Stop that.
It's
you
not.
say-
I'm not like looking at her phone to see if he's cheating on me. I'm just
So,
clicking athletics on her character sheet.
so Rendra, quick recap of what happened. You arrived at the entrance. There is a narrow, steep footpath. Everybody had to roll. Sebastian almost fell down. Everybody's crawling up there. Celia has hitched the mule to a tree because there's no way of getting the mule up there into the cavern entrance, which should be the entrance to Nomengard. Also, Celia has had a very specific way of crawling upwards, which was to use a mage hand. And I want Celia now to roll me a 1d20.
Ten.
You know that you just doomed that donkey to death, if anything, bear or wolf-like.
Oh yeah, we talked about that. Saul, I could not hear you. You are mute.
Look, from what I know,
Yeah, I am muted. I said somebody should roll for Alfred as well.
I am.
he's an NPCs always succeed.
Yeah, he always succeeds at these.
How do you succeed,
Celia. Nothing happens. Rendra, roll me a athletics with advantage, because Endry actually did set up like a climbing equipment on the path. So now
No.
it's wow.
Rendra, she
uh,
falls asleep on the rope and falls down.
She just. You know what happens? Actually, Rendra, you are almost at the top, right? But when you there is the last bend on the road, and when you when you are around that bend, you see Celia, and Celia, her skin is a deep shade of blue, and you get so distracted and so just befuddled by that you lose your footing, and you fall down into the pool below. There's a loud splash, and the mule starts braying or whatever mules do.
Is she close enough? Like, could I try to reach out for her hand before she falls into her splash?
I guess, yeah. Roll me either.
If you want to risk falling down too.
Yeah, of course.
Roll me either athletics or acrobatics.
I will always risk my own death for my friends. I mean, what? 15.
Sure, it's enough. You are both balancing on the precipice, but now you yourself realize, and everybody else does realize, that your skin is now blue.
Why are you blue?
Why are you blue?
No, don't start singing. No, no.
I'm blue. And I guess that's where we end the session with Celia shouting, "Don't start singing."
Like, it goes black, and instead of saying to be continued, it says double D double die.
Exactly.
I
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, because and that's monetization gone. Yeah.
Your
That's
half
because-
leg
was
is blue,
gone
and
when
the
I
elf is
started to-
blue.
The
Because-
monetization started to be gone when I started swearing.
Sure. Because some of our players are really tired, and because my hand does hurt now.
Two,
we will end
two
the
of the
session here.
players are laying down with blankets. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, my head started to ache. I'm sorry.
Oh,
All right.
it's a very comfy blanket.
So, any last words before we stop the recording? Washik, thank you for DMing the shopping episode.
I mean, that's what I do.
It's a
I got them
shopping
jeans.
episode.
I don't think you're wearing jeans.
Yeah, I meant, never mind.
Get it? I know. That's the joke. All right. You guys are good. Like anything? We good?
I think it's a good night.
All right. Good night,
I-
viewers of the shopping episode.
Yeah, I hope you weren't bored. You were just really tired.
We will find out after the show in
Exactly.
private.
And let you know when we continue.
Yes. This was the last episode. Goodbye.
Goodbye.